Yes,
Very nice
you
to
go.
meet you, Alyssa.
I'm
Chase
so
your
sorry
dreams.
about kicking over
Thank
your
you.
light.
You're amazing. Dude, you're so
Great
cool,
work.
bro.
Going
Bro,
on.
like,
What's up, brother?
you not trying to get a
Dan,
view out
nice
of
to
me?
meet you.
Jay, nice to
Are
meet
you guys
Dan.
out of Philly?
Yes.
Bro, you guys
Really?
not even in the
right, bro, come on.
podcast. This is his podcast, bro.
Excuse me, we're guest stars.
Y'all not even part of that shit. Bro, what are the odds I can get on this episode? Because these two homies.
We're already the guests.
Hold on,
They're
brother.
out of town.
But listen,
we're next
you
in line,
need,
bro. We're good,
you
we're
need
good.
a diversity
We're next
points.
in line, bro. Come on.
So you guys can hop in the next one.
next in
How
line.
I'm doing
many,
until
how many
2 a.m.
minutes?
It's like
Whatever
10
they want,
minutes.
bro. Come on.
This is yours?
Yeah.
All right,
This is
20
Dan.
minutes?
Yeah,
My
yeah,
boy
yeah.
Dan.
I'll be
Nice
here
to
till
meet you,
2
bro.
a.m.
This is fucking
Hey,
phenomenal.
fuck y'all. Hey,
No,
now
don't say
fuck y'all
fuck
because
y'all.
I love
He
y'all.
apologizes, bro. I'm sorry.
Don't say fuck y'all, bro. I'm
I'm
from
not
Philly.
gonna say fuck y'all because I like
Don't
you
say
guys,
fuck
and
y'all.
you didn't say because I was Indian and it was because.
Well, it's not.
It's
I
not
think
at
they
all.
were just
Nah,
pulling
that's
your
good.
leg.
That's good.
They're pulling
I
your
like
leg,
you guys.
bro.
I like your face.
Come
bro.
back in
I
20
like
minutes,
you.
brother.
My face?
He likes your
Yeah,
face.
you good,
That's
good,
Bryson
good.
Stott right here.
Right here.
Bryson
I'll be
Stott.
back, bro.
Come
Yo,
back.
Hey, you know Tucker Wetmore?
Why
Sure,
not
brother.
missing you?
He looks like Tucker Wetmore.
All right.
Yeah, all right, man. Good luck, guys.
You too, brother.
luck, bro.
Jesus Christ.
So you guys both from Philly.
Say the right things.
We got loads of stories.
Oh, the stories. You
All right.
ride.
Technically, but technically not, right?
All right. I was born and raised in Philly.
Okay.
I got
Yeah, you
born
got
and
the
raised.
Philly tat.
When I was in the Army, I was stationed in El Paso, Texas.
Okay.
So that's where
The hat
the
came
little,
in.
the little southern charm comes from.
Okay, okay,
And then I have a Harley Fat Boy.
okay.
And that explains the Harley shirt.
Thank you for your service.
I appreciate the support, brother.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll let it go over here.
Right. Born and raised in Philly. Well, outside of Philly, right? Bryn Mawr.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did also spend some time in Texas, though.
Okay.
And I worked in Texas. And I feel like that's why we vibe a little bit,
Okay.
right? But I just met this guy tonight.
We just
No
met.
way.
We were having a bonfire at my house.
Okay.
And we just had mutual friends. Or my roommate is my roommates, I should say, are his friends. So.
There you
All
go. There you
Yeah,
go.
right.
What part of Texas? I've only ever been to Fort Worth.
Okay. Well, I lived in Port O'Connor, which is like southern part of Texas.
Okay.
More south than Victoria. And if you don't know Victoria, I don't blame you. It'd probably be like I'm in the trifecta. An hour to Corpus Christi, an hour and a half to Houston, 2 hours to Austin.
Okay.
So like triangulate it. I'm down on the Gulf Coast there.
Okay.
Middle of
okay.
nowhere. Probably 400 people live there.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever move back down to Texas?
If I met the right woman, which hopefully, most likely, I have the right woman.
Okay.
That's the plan.
So, here's a good question. Since you guys have spent time in the northern states and spent time in the southern states, Southern girl or northern girl?
I'm gonna have to go to Northern Girl.
Really?
Yeah. 100%.
Really?
Northern Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Northern girl.
Do you think their morals are better, lesser?
I just think get along better.
Okay.
From the same kind of area, same environment. Maybe not the same environment, because I grew up in a shitty fucking neighborhood. And the girl I'm involved with grew up completely opposite.
Okay.
But the way I grew up, she doesn't judge me for it.
It's good.
And
It's good.
I
They
love
shouldn't
that.
judge you
No,
for it.
not at all.
Right, right.
Not at all. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to go to Northern Girl all day. Just
I
'cause
mean,
that's
it
what I
doesn't
got.
matter where you grew up. It matters how you turned out, right?
It's the person you are.
Right. Exactly.
And the person I am and the person she is go together like fucking fine wine, brother.
That's good. Well, I'm glad you're happy. That's all that matters.
Probably because I would agree. Northern girl. I think they're more squared away.
Okay.
Honestly, I think they got more going on for them.
Yes.
You know, or at least they think they do.
Yeah, but they have that confidence.
Yeah, yeah.
They do have
yes,
confidence.
do.
That's
They
the
have
thing.
that confidence.
Yes, they
I
do.
will say that.
I feel like a Southern girl, you know, maybe wants to stay down there a little bit more.
I'll tell you what.
They're more opposed.
I don't want to fucking
only
hawk tour. I'll
travel-
tell you that.
Yeah, yeah, that's right, yeah. They're more opposed to traveling, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
They're gonna be the ones that I want to stay here. I want to do this. I have this idea in mind, but maybe a girl from the north is probably willing to travel maybe down south
Yeah.
Yeah,
and maybe turn into that Southern girl. That's fine.
yeah.
You know, maybe I think there's a little more travel in the Northern girls.
A little
for sure.
more adaptable.
Definitely.
Okay. What is one dream you guys are currently chasing in life?
One dream? I mean, at the end of the day, man, I feel like my dream is just to be happy with whatever I do.
It's good.
I mean, I could go on and on about the goals I have in life and like how they'll lead down the road to how I'm gonna be happy. But at the end of the day, man, I feel like I just want to be happy. No matter what I do, no matter who I'm with, no matter where the fuck I end up,
Okay.
I just know I want to be happy, and I'm gonna be happy.
That's good. What about you, my man?
Probably just try to get to Alaska one day and live there
That's sick.
full
Live
time.
there. Okay.
That's my goal. That's what I'm chasing right now.
Like Eastern Alaska, Northern Alaska?
Definitely not northern Alaska. The North Slopes? Hell no. We're not going North Slopes.
I'm gonna say
I know a girl who's like an oil driller out in North Slopes. She used to be a barrel rider in Texas.
That's
shit.
wild, bro.
She's a trade girl too. She's a trade girl. Moved to the northern slopes. Is oil rigging right now.
she's making more
Crazy
money than
shit.
anybody
Oh
here.
yeah. That's what they have you believe, right?
That's a real one.
But she's doing what she wants, and I know for a fact I don't want to be living in a trailer. Basically like Night Country HBO. That's
Right.
what she's doing.
That's
You know?
wild.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. Anchorage,
Okay.
maybe a little bit south. Ketchikan, maybe like that.
Nah, you're good. Keep wearing them leather pants. It's a look. Leather pants is not a look, ladies. Please stop wearing them. Jesus fuck.
So what is one thing in life that's stressing you guys right now in your daily life?
Money.
Money.
Hello.
What's up? All right. Dan just asked us a question. He said, "What's one thing in life that's stressing you out?"
There's definitely a big age difference in this one. Man.
Yes.
Just so you know.
Age difference. What does that mean?
Continue.
First of all, I'm holding alcohol, but I'm 21.
we
Just
know you
gonna
are.
consent.
One thing in life that's stressing you out.
I think money,
Okay.
and I think depending on someone else other than myself. I'm in if you guys don't know about situationships, do you know anything about situationships?
Sometimes.
Way too much.
Okay, I'll come. Well, I'm kind of in a situationship, and I found myself too dependent on that person.
You gotta let go of that.
I know. And I have to realize that the only person that matters most in my life is myself.
Amen.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to
That's
control
all I have to
yourself,
say.
depend on yourself, make do for yourself. At the end of the day, that's all you gotta do. What was your name? Say it to them.
My name is Abby Bautista. Hello, everyone here.
This is Raya with an A. Raya with an A.
I'm just chill, but
She's just
we
chill.
actually have to leave, so bye.
Good night, Raya.
Let's go, Abby.
I really like your insight on your podcast.
Now
Thank
we
you.
toodaloo.
Hit me up.
And I will. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Good night, ladies.
GN.
Have a good one.
So yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like no matter who it's with, no matter where you come from, how much money you have, how much money you don't have, money, like they say money, like has nothing to do with happiness, but I'd be pretty fucking happy with $1 million sitting in my bank account.
You think $1 million's enough nowadays?
Not enough.
All right.
But if I woke up tomorrow morning, open up my TD Bank app, and I saw a 1 with 6 zeros and 2 commas following it, I'd be happy as a pig in shit, brother.
What are you gonna buy first?
What am I gonna buy first?
Nah, that's not
That's
not
not
what
a-
you want to do. That's the thing.
I'm not gonna buy anything.
Well, no, exactly.
I'll buy
The money. So you have 100K in your bank account right now, and this is the trick to be happy. Take 100K, you buy a boat, move to Key West, and live on it for the rest of your life, and you'll be happy. Trust me.
He's making a fair
You just
point.
take 20K,
I
and
like
you could
to
probably
ride
make that.
motorcycles.
Okay, yeah, you want? I just saw someone die in Assateague, Maryland, on a motorcycle,
That's terrible.
and that was the
I'm
last
sorry.
time I thought about buying a motorcycle. Right there. This was 2 weeks ago.
See, now my last time thinking about buying a motorcycle was like 10 hours ago.
Yeah.
And I saw a Harley Softail, 1987, And dude, let me fucking tell you, she was gorgeous. But
Have you ever ridden anything other than a Harley?
oh yeah, I have a Sportster 83.
That's a Harley.
It's a little, yeah, it's a baby Harley.
Yeah. That
But
was my first Harley.
really,
Yeah. Sportster 883.
so
2013.
I live in the city. A
Yeah.
bike, yeah, it would be fucking phenomenal.
Okay.
But we're coming on fall, fellas. It's not, I have a truck right now.
What's wrong with fall and bike? That's perfect weather for bikes.
I don't know, because
Road isn't too hot.
hear me out.
Grip.
I get cold really quick.
Oh yeah.
So if I feel all that,
Heated grips, bro.
but if I feel all that wind blowing on me, pause.
That's why you need a sport bike.
I know.
Yeah, it keeps the heat in. You tuck yourself into your balls. Keep warm.
I know. I gotta get a good leather Harley jacket. I don't know. I like my truck.
You don't need to do that.
It's
You don't need to
year-round.
do that. You don't
So
need
what
to
do I need to do?
Just ride your fucking bike.
Yeah.
Just ride it.
Definitely save me.
Stay cool, man. Hey.
That's all you gotta do.
Hey.
Go birds! Go birds!
I want to know what his sash says.
It says birthday girl. I can guarantee you it says birthday girl. I've seen like 6 of them tonight.
That's crazy. I know that one girl had her birthday, the pink sequins dress.
I will tell you what, my birthday's next Saturday.
Okay, happy almost birthday.
Thank you. It's literally a week from today.
Okay.
It's my Jordan year. I'll be 23.
Oh, you're 20. Wow, I feel old as fuck.
How old are you?
29.
Really? Dude, you're not that fucking old.
I feel old, man.
You're not that old.
I creak and I make noise.
Do you think I don't creak and crack when I fucking take a step?
I feel like
You did some army time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
It's like
Dude,
multiply.
I'm 6'6". I have terrible
I swear to
fucking
God, he's
cartilage.
older than me.
I do. I feel like I'm fucking 30.
like wrung 90 years of fucking military into him.
How long have you guys been? I swear I've seen this podcast somewhere.
This is the way, brother.
I've seen it popped up.
I've done this every day in Philly for 74 days now.
No shit.
Right here?
No,
Or everywhere?
Everywhere, all over Philly. Like this week I was at Temple. The other week I was at like Love Park, Drexel, like wherever. You know what I mean? I try and cover current things going on. And
So what are? I don't mean to interrupt you, but as far as current things, what are
we
current
supposed to
things
talk into these
that you
things
like to
or
talk
something?
about,
like current things.
or things that you like to bring up on your podcast?
So I don't. So by current things, I mean like the last big thing I covered was like the naked bike ride was last month.
Okay.
Right. I went
In
there
here,
and interviewed
in Manio.
in
So are
Philly,
are,
yeah.
In Philly, yeah.
are you looking for honest opinions on the naked bike ride?
You really
you
don't
can
want
have-
to.
you can
I'm gonna be
have a-
honest. You do not want an honest opinion on that.
Why?
All right.
Don't do
Why
it.
don't I want your honest opinion on it?
See,
Is it crude?
no, I wouldn't say it's crude,
Okay.
but I will say for all of you watching, I feel like I can kind of understand the principle of expressing yourself, feeling yourself. Do it in boxers. Do it in LeBron underwear. Because I will tell you what, if I had a kid and we're walking around Center City, we're walking around South Street, we're walking down past Yonk Ave, getting a cheesesteak, and I see some 40-year-old dude with his fucking dick and balls out
Yeah.
on a fucking bike, and then there's 500 more behind him, just the Catholic way I was brought up, and in a tight-knit, good family I was brought up, that goes against everything I believe in.
Okay. So I agree. It did take me. I've seen it a few years, and I've filmed it a few years. The first year I ever saw somebody bring their kids to it, I felt exactly like you feel right now, right? And it wasn't until I sat down with like a 12-year-old from Italy and a 90-year-old from Italy, right, that their entire family comes over to do this naked bike ride, right?
But how? They came here to
They came
Philadelphia.
here to Philadelphia. The 12-year-old wasn't in the naked
Doesn't
bike
New
ride.
York do one, or
No, New York doesn't
New
do
York
one.
doesn't.
I think Philly's one of the only cities that does it, if not the only
Philly
city.
and California.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So
it
this
doesn't make any sense actually.
It makes sense. No, it makes sense that Philly and California are the only cities that do it. But I feel like, in my opinion, and both of our opinions, doesn't make sense why it happens at all.
So there's a few reasons why they do it, like the naked bike ride people do it. They say it's so that they're seen in traffic. They don't want to be naked in traffic. So when they're naked, people see them, right?
Okay.
and then
Sure.
the it might be
Wait,
because
wait.
there's
I'm
no light.
confused. I'm confused. This is legal?
So
they have permits. They have
They are
police escort.
legally allowed to be fully nude.
Yep,
because it's a
in
form
this.
of protest.
it's a protest.
Yep.
But I
So,
see people get.
hundreds.
So what happened to the girl that put her tits out in
Was that one
in
person?
front of the Irish, the
Yeah.
Globe in New York,
Was that one person?
the Sphere?
Oh yeah, was that one person?
So what happened to her? She getting
Yeah, that's one
reprimanded or what?
person. Yeah, probably. I have no idea what happened to her individually. You're pulling up something I don't know too much about. I do know if you do anything in a mob mentality, you get away with it.
Which I could never get behind.
The mob mentality.
The mob
aspect?
mentality is if you feel like you need 40 people to get away with whatever the fuck you
This
need to
isn't
get away
40
with.
people. This is a
No, I know.
thousand
I'm
to
saying
2,000.
like a minimum.
people?
Yeah.
1,000 people.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate
Stay
it.
cool, Wills.
Appreciate
My guy, you know it. You know
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
40 people minimum. Because I don't want to get political. I don't want to get canceled. But here's what I'm going to say. When all those riots were happening in 2020, I was here.
I was down there. I saw the police car get set on fire. I
I-
saw the crazy shit.
I was in Northeast Philly, and the neighborhood I grew up in was Bridesburg.
Okay.
Bridesburg is known as one of the most racist neighborhoods in Philly, which, I mean, I don't really understand. We're close-knit. It's really only family. Everybody knows everybody in the neighborhood.
Right.
It's like a 12 block radius.
Yep.
So the people that were protesting were sitting there watching it on the news. They're breaking into Walmart. They're breaking into Target. They're breaking into Foot Locker, which is less than a mile away from my neighborhood. We see them post on Facebook. Oh, let's go through Bridesburg. That's where all the cops live. That's where all the firemen live. That's where all these racist pigs live. So
When they were walking around with baseball
So-
bats.
So that's when everybody in my neighborhood, there's maybe 2 or 3 entrances. Every corner that was an entrance, people were out there with guns. People were there with bats. People were out there with whatever the fuck they could. Because that's how tight-knit of a neighborhood we are.
It was a crazy night.
It was
in
a crazy
Philly that
fucking night.
Yep. That's
But-
the only time in Philly as a reporter I've ever been pushed by the police.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That was a crazy time.
Yeah.
But I will say that mob mentality, no matter what way you put it, if you need minimum 40, 50 people to feel like you can get away with something, it's not worth it.
So I think for the people in the bike ride, it's worth it. I think for the people seeing the bike ride, it's not. And I think
I can agree to that. I feel like the people that are not taking part, and this is, excuse me, this is my opinion, the people that aren't taking part is because they don't believe in it. But
Right.
then at the same time, how many people aren't taking part because they don't like it compared to how many people are taking part? And the majority is going to win every time. And
I
the
agree.
majority of people are going to be the people that aren't agreeing with it and that aren't in it.
Yeah. Well, so
But I'm not going to knock. Like I said, everybody has their own opinion.
Amen.
Everybody has their own way of going about
I don't know.
things.
And you fought for that.
I just don't
I
know if
did.
I can get ever. I don't think I can get ever like used to seeing naked men
No.
on a bicycle.
I could never do that.
I don't know. In the
my
middle of
way,
the street.
That's perverted. That's definitely pedophilic. Like, knowing you're going down the street naked with
That is what we're
With
still
fam-
talking about, right?
Yes. Knowing there's going to be families through the city in the middle of the fucking day, and there's going to, like, I could never imagine myself.
What about the Cupid Undies run that they do?
Now you're going too deep. I don't even know what that is.
I've never heard
So
of it.
in February they do like a Cupid underwear run where people run through Philly in their underwear.
That's
And I
fine.
feel like that's completely
fine.
different.
That's fine.
That's the same
Okay.
thing as going out in a fucking Speedo or a bikini, if
Okay.
we're being honest.
Yeah. Same.
You see girls on the beaches,
But
and
yeah.
they're wearing literally nothing. And they're wearing literally nothing.
So yeah, it's tough.
You
so
know what I mean? There's a fine distinction there.
do you think it would be better if they like told the general public more ahead of time so people knew like don't bring your kids out on? They do it on the same day every year.
I
August
think it should
24th.
be in advance.
Okay.
I know if
You know what? If it's
Well, it's
legal,
the same day every year.
it's legal, you can't.
if it's
really
legal,
do
you
shit about
can't
it.
do anything. It's fine.
Well, it's technically illegal.
Yes,
Is
that's
it? Wait,
technically
when they
illegal.
ride their bicycle naked,
it's
it's illegal.
public
It's
indecency.
illegal, yeah.
So
But
then why are they
can't
allowed to do it?
arrest- they can't arrest 1,000 people. How would you arrest 1,000 people?
So they have to give them a police escort.
It's a form
Is
of
that what that
protest.
is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything about it, so
So like,
I've heard about it.
so they used to give the full police escort, but now they just warn them a day or two in advance. And it's really there's so many people. It's a form of protest. You have the right to protest, right? So they're protesting that they want to be seen in public, right, and seen on the roadway and safer conditions for bicyclists. So their way of protesting it is being naked because they feel naked.
You know what? You know, I would just not bring my kids around that day. It's that simple, really. I mean, if you want to avoid it, you just don't go
I'll
there.
tell you what.
Right. Well, they
And
ride
let them
around
do
the
their
entire
thing.
city.
Let them
I'll
do
tell
their
you,
thing.
This is, I don't care if anybody agrees with me, disagrees with me. I have my carry permit. Pennsylvania is an open carry state. If I, and you can cancel me all the fuck you want. My first name is Jay, my last name is Unger. You can find me wherever the fuck you want. If there's a 45-year-old man walking down the street naked, biking down the street naked, and he stops in front of my kid, and he wants to start talking to my kid, I'm putting a fucking hole in him.
I don't think that happens. That's not a thing that happens.
People, I've seen the bike ride go down past Yonk.
Yeah,
People will stop. They will talk to parents. They will talk to kids.
Oh,
If
that's
anybody
okay. That's a little weird.
would start talking to my kid naked, they're getting a fucking hole in them. Put me in jail. Put me all over the fucking news. You're not exposing my child to that, whatever the fuck you call it.
So do you think it would be better for like the city and their group to like give a very big warning that like during this date there will be nudity throughout the
Yes.
entire city?
It's the same thing as a fucking movie.
Okay.
If
like
you're
the
going
R
to
rating.
yes, if
Yeah.
you're going to see an R-rated movie, they check your ID.
And they put on the beginning that
You
like,
need to be
just make
17 or
sure
older.
Yep.
And if they're going the same day, I mean, the bike ride starts at what, 10 in the fucking morning?
No.
It starts
3 o'clock. 3 to 7.
That's still pretty early. People are out for lunch. They're starting to go out shopping before dinner. You know what I mean? Not everybody watches the news that day when they have plans.
Yeah.
So if you put it a week in advance, this day, this time, these streets, this area, people are going to be naked with
Do
their
they not
fucking
do that
dicks out.
now?
No, they do it the day of, and they give them the route.
Yeah, they
and that's
try
it.
they try to limit publicity.
See, I didn't know anything about it. Although, I don't plan on living in Philly my entire life.
Neither do I.
In fact, I'm leaving this city in about 3 weeks.
Okay, congrats. Where are you going? Alaska?
It's not been determined yet, but
Okay.
it'll be most likely South Carolina or New Orleans. Yeah.
Okay.
For now, and then the next project will lead me somewhere else.
Okay.
But you know, the same things will happen, and unlike, you know, everyone's gonna have their opinion, right?
I will make it clear.
I
Everything
hope
I've
that,
said
I
has just
hope
been my
that
opinion.
my kid would not see that.
Right.
Although, you know, I don't know how much you can do if they do. You know, if they do see that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, what is one piece of life advice you could give to the people out there before you peace out?
oh, I got one.
Go ahead, brother.
I got one. Don't give up with your dreams. You might like stall them for a little bit, like take some other options, take some other routes.
Okay.
That's fine. Keep it in the back of your mind. The first job you get out of college, keep it. Keep it for as long as you can until you are absolutely certain you want to go for a different career path and you want to do this. Because every other company is going to screw you. So do what you want until you're absolutely certain. And if you're not happy for after 1 year, it doesn't matter. Stay there for 4 years until you're absolutely certain. And then leave and then do what you want to actually do. There's nothing to be ashamed with doing some bad shit.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm so good. What's up?
Hey, ladies man over here.
Wait, where are you? Why are you here?
We're on a podcast right now.
Fuck.
You want to sit
Sorry,
down?
sorry for interrupting the podcast.
No, you're good.
I was just like, wait, I know you.
I know you.
What's up? Where are you? What's a good place in Manayunk to go?
We're going back to Ryan's.
Yeah, we're going to go to Ryan's.
Or
You guys wanna go
Cuddy's.
to
We're about to leave this
We're about to
podcast.
leave.
too.
We're
Why,
Wait.
why are you just set up in like the middle of
I
the
think
table?
we've exposed us
All right.
enough, so.
Give me 2 seconds.
Why are you here?
What do you have to say?
Hey guys,
What's your name?
Happy Friday. My name is Marielle. I'm so happy to be in the Young right now.
All right, so Dan's last question was
Really?
one piece of advice
No.
you could give to everybody out there.
One piece of advice. Don't care about other people's opinions of you. Just be the baddest bitch. Like, whatever. That is my advice.
That was basically my advice
Yeah.
in a corporate term.
Be the baddest bitch in corporate terms.
Bitch, and don't care about anyone else's opinion.
Right.
Wait, do you know the Howards? Do you know Tom Howard?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Is he ever
Tom
there?
Howard.
You're fucking kidding me. I used to swim with this guy.
Yeah, it's Tom Howard.
All right. My piece of advice.
We gotta go.
30 seconds. That's all I'm going to take. My piece of advice. I had to grow up really young.
Oh, she's great.
I didn't have a dad growing up. Whatever like people think you're destined to be or whatever's destined for you, don't take that shit serious. You're going to make your own path. You're going to do whatever the fuck you need to do to make it out here.
Amen.
And whatever people think, they can go fuck themselves. Like she said. You got to be the baddest bitch.
That's me.
Everybody's
That's me,
colliding
bitch.
right
The
now. I
baddest
gotta go.
fucking bitch. What was the question?
What's
One
one
piece
piece
of
of
advice
life
for every-
I
advice?
feel like I was pretty modest on this podcast. I hope everyone understands that. Have a good night.
One piece of
What's your
life.
name? You got to introduce yourself.
Hey, my name's Danielle. We're on the. I saw the sign.
We're on the
What?
What's Going On
We're on the What's Going On podcast. My name is Danielle.
Delco.
My name is Danielle Strachey. Nah, bitch. I live around the fucking corner. I live in Roxborough, Manayunk area.
that
Sounds like she's
accent.
from Delco, I'll tell you that.
You lost your phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Why don't you take that?
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Appreciate
Seriously.
you. Stay safe.
You too.
Serving our country,
Wherever
my
the
man.
fuck you go in this city, you need me.
Okay.
Always around.
Hit us up on Instagram.
I've never been around this many microphones in my life.
Well, as
Look at this
as a
shit.
Roxborough girl, what do you expect?
Why are you wearing a fucking cowboy hat?
I'm from Northeast Philly, babe. What do you expect?
What part?
Me?
Yeah.
Brightsburg.
You know people in Fox Chase?
I know everybody in Fox Chase.
Maddie Farrell?
We'll talk after the podcast.
What do you mean after the pod? Where are you going?
I'm going right here.
All right, I'm making my own fucking podcast.
So what's your life dream right now?
Fuck that. Nah. Let's pick a new question.
What's the craziest thing you've seen in Philadelphia?
Craziest thing I've seen.
Being from Roxborough has to be something crazy.
Honestly, are we leaving? My friends are going to the bar without me, so I am going to dip. But I'll be back. Are you going to be here all night?
Till 2 a.m.
2 a.m. We'll be back at 1:55.
Stay good.